Hello everyone, welcome back to Nat 2. This is the 5th week of the 90-day hair conditioning growth challenge. This is the 5th week. So I'm glad you guys have tuned in. For those of you that have been following me for a very long time, also from the start of the 90-day challenge, I want to say welcome back. Also, if you are new, please subscribe to the channel. We are on a 90-day hair conditioning growth challenge, so if you want to join in with me, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for every video that I post. Okay, so we are in week 5, and this week we're going to focus on scalp health. Scalp health. That is probably one of the most important things in your hair care regimen, along with some of the other things that we've talked about in the past weeks. Scalp health is very important when it comes to mechanical things that you can do for your hair. And this is from the outside. Scalp health is very important. One of the reasons why it's important is because your follicles are embedded into some type of pore, some openings. There are pores in your scalp, and those little hair follicles are pretty much embedded into those pores. That's what makes the follicles. And then you have blood vessels that are connected to that. You know, this is where all the building blocks of the keratin and everything is being made under the scalp for your hair growth. When you don't take care of your scalp, you can't expect to have really healthy growing hair. You cannot expect to have healthy growing hair if you don't take care of your scalp. One of the ways to take care of your scalp is basically washing your hair. I know some of y'all out there do not like to wash your hair maybe every 2 to 3 days. I don't wash my hair every 2 to 3 days. I wash my hair once a week. But there are some of y'all that probably can get away with washing your hair once a month. Now, if you're out there and you wash your hair every 2 or 3 months, every 4 months, that's kind of in the red zone to some degree, because when you're adding a lot of product on your hair, that's going to eventually get down to your scalp. And because there are little pores, you know, your follicles are growing out of those pores and you're actually on your scalp, those pores can get plugged up. They can actually get plugged up. Just imagine your bathroom. I'm just going to give an example. You're in your bathroom, you have a tub, and that tub has a hole there, okay? You unplug it, water can go down the drain. When you plug it, water just stops up and it builds and builds and builds and builds up. Now, if you plug that tub, if you plug it too long, it's going to build up and build up and build up, and if that water's continue flowing, it's going to overflood and you're going to have a flood. And if you keep that drainage area open, you know, when you shower or whatnot, the water's going to continue to drain. And the reason why I'm using this example, because I want to give an analogy about how the scalp works. If you're constantly putting product on your hair, basically it's like filling that tub up. You're going to be plugging in those pores in your scalp, and over time it's going to build up, build up, build up, build up. This is not good for your scalp. At some point, you're going to stop your hair from growing, period. You're going to stunt the hair growth. You're going to really stunt it. And it's just going to be a whole mess. If you leave dirty water in a tub for a period of time, guess what? Bacteria is going to grow in that tub. You're going to eventually have to let it out and clean it. That's the same principle for your scalp. If you're constantly putting product, you're not only plugging up your pores, but you're going to be opening up doors for bacteria to start breeding on your scalp. You do not want that. You want a healthy scalp. You want to maintain a regimen that you're constantly keeping your scalp clean, putting fresh oils on it if your scalp can tolerate oils. I would not recommend grease, although some people, they can get away. You're probably going to disagree with me. Some people swear by putting grease on their hair. I don't put grease on my hair. Grease will clog up your pores. It is petrolatum, which is a byproduct of crude oil. That stuff is really not good for your hair. So we're focusing this week on basically scalp health, because you want to be able to have a clean slate every week or every 2 weeks, how often you wash your hair. You want to have a clean slate for your scalp. You don't want to be putting products constantly on your scalp if you are trying to grow your hair healthy and strong. So let's focus this week on making sure the scalp is clean. Another good thing for the scalp, besides cleaning the scalp, is massaging the scalp. If you have your favorite herbal oil that you like to put on your scalp, it's okay to put a little mild amount and just massage your scalp. You can actually massage your scalp daily, because there are blood vessels underneath the scalp. If you get a cut, you will bleed and bleed and bleed, because the scalp is probably one of the most vascular areas on the body. So there are a lot of blood vessels there. And of course, without the blood vessels, the nutrients and the minerals can't be brought to the surface of the scalp. So that's why we focused on a lot about nutrition, health, rest, exercise, just decreasing stress levels. All these things play a part. So that's what I want to leave that tip with you guys about, making sure you clean your scalp, making sure, you're taking good care of your scalp, and also massaging your scalp. Those are the two fundamentals of really having good hair growth. You want to make sure that the scalp is clean and basically massaging, just getting all those nutrients that you put on the inside of your body to the surface of the scalp. Okay, so another thing also that I want to talk about is, some type of hair protection that you put on your hair. Of course, I have my hair in a nice little scarf because I am going to be going out in the sun today, and I have my hair in 2 buns. I do twists and I put them in 2 buns, and it's pretty sunny here in Florida, so I do not want to go out in the sun and have the sun just frying my hair, because it can dry my hair out pretty fast. But I do have my moisturizers and everything. I got everything sealed in. But what are you using to protect your hair when you go out? Also, what are you using to protect your hair when you go to bed? This is probably going to be a topic for another video, because I do want to talk to you guys about an accessory that's coming up out there, and it's a cap, and it's really good for your hair. It's for another topic. But anyhow, if you're interested, stay tuned for the next video. So let's recap again about the scalp. Just make sure you clean your scalp. Make sure you massage your scalp, do things like that to maintain your hair that way. And also, if your scalp is very itchy, you can probably just use a little bit of vinegar and water sometimes to spray on the scalp. That is very good for the pH balance of the hair, and it also helps with the bacteria that's laying on the surface of the scalp. So let's focus on cleaning that scalp this week, keeping that scalp healthy. Some people swear by, well, I use products and I use this and I use that on my scalp and I don't have any problems. But I would say the majority of us can't do that, because I know if I did that, and I've done that in the past in the beginning of my natural hair care journey, and my scalp was on fire, it was itchy, it was just nothing I can do until I realized, wait a minute, vinegar and water. I started putting vinegar and water on my scalp. you know, cleaning all that dirt and that debris, all that product buildup, and then just continually washing my hair once a week and just doing the same routine every week. I started to realize later, wow, my scalp is not itchy anymore. So with that being said, again, if you are new, subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if you like the video. Please join me, and I'm going to say goodbye to you guys until next week. So stay tuned. And if you are just tuning in and you want to know about this 90-day hair care growth challenge, hair conditioning growth challenge, you know, there are other videos on week 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is week 5, so you just have to go back. So I want to say goodbye to you guys until next week. As I always say, be natural, stay natural, take care, and God bless you.